York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason, and it's Şengün in at the center position. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby on the wing. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Durant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And here are the Knicks now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. High post Towns. That shot missing. First quarter of play, a minute in. Now here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Over Hart. Nice shot by Durant.
AD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Durant, following the bucket by the Knicks. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 5.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
And Durant gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Brunson. Last game out, he had 40. Outside Anunoby. There's the triple. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Anunoby. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Şengün, a screen on Brunson. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson passes to Durant. Back to Thompson. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Yes, it's good.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Brunson against Thompson. Brunson surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Hart from long range. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Well, Doris, things have shaken up a bit lately with the All-Star break approaching and the trade deadline behind us.
I mean, to me, BA, it always seems the deadline passing breathes some new life into a handful of teams. New guys come in, the fans maybe gain some hope, a little bit of anticipation there again.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's take a look at some point guards who have been scoring the ball over the past 10 games. Number 1, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down a defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
Now here's Durant. Last game, 26 points for him. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Brunson passes to Towns. Lets the three fly. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Towns against Şengün. Over Towns. Şengün in the post. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Towns. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
Listen, Karl Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside, play through the chest. That's nice.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Easton with a steal. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Outside Brunson. With the drive. Softly drops in the floater. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Up top, Şengün. Pass to Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Houston shooting their first foul shots of the night.
At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant. Taking 2 shots.
3 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one, guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
Shepherd, he's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Durant.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Hart. Still no points. And it's Brunson missing. Now here's Thompson. Outside Durant. From downtown. Towns with a rebound. For New York, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Rockets trail by 4. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Welcome to the floor,
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Now Capella. Pass to Smith. Anunoby against Durant. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get off a shot. And here's Thompson for 3. Houston with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Robinson finds Anunoby. Left side Brunson. Shoots over Shepherd and misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets trail by 4. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks can surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Guys, back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Screen by Capella. Thompson passes to Capella. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
And he's going for the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
And another basket for Houston.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Durant against Anunoby. Oh, Robinson with a block. They get it back, and Capella gets it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Bridges, right side. Pass to Robinson. Now Brunson from deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Durant. Anunoby covering. To the wing, right side. Now Thompson. Here's Durant. Anunoby covering. Screen by Capella. Back to Thompson. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York trailing. There's a minute 40 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Shoots over Shepherd. That one a little long. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Thompson outside. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Clint Capella. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Tate's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Thompson. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Hart. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Shepherd. Fires from the wing. And here's Şengün. Robinson defending. Here's Shepherd. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Okogie. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Another 3 from Houston.
Well, this is an aspect of his game that Josh Okogie continues to hone and refine. If he can get that jumper working, look out.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Clarkson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's the 3. No luck on that one. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Alperen Şengün, Jae'Sean Tate out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Shepherd, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Şengün with it. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And Houston, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Towns outside. Here's Clarkson. Yet to see a basket. Just 5 to shoot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Pass to Şengün. Drives to the hoop. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. Now Towns. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Alvarado outside. Now here's Clarkson. From deep. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
Now here's Clarkson. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Towns outside. Şengün with a steal. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for Houston, Alperen Şengün.
Mind the lane.
One shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Şengün. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Now here's Towns. Give him 8. Towns owning it inside.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Okogie. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. No coverage that time. Shepherd's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution number 4.
And New York has possession. They trail by 7. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Robinson on the wing. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Brunson's got 12 points.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Thompson, he's checked in for Okogie. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. Out left to the wing. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Pulls it. And it's Shepherd missing.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Durant against Anunoby. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
Outside Durant. Houston with another miss.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Durant with a steal to the middle. And there's Shepherd. That one's good on the assist by Durant. Shepherd's got his third basket of the night. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pulls it in from the elbow. Second chance effort. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
New York shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Brunson defending. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Houston shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Their first personal foul. 14 foul.
One shot.
At the line for your Rockets, Shepherd. One shot.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepherd is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson passes to Hart. Towns down low, working on Şengün. And that one drops for him. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Up top, Şengün. Smith outside. Here's Shepherd. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Smith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Anunoby finds Brunson. And here's Bridges. Hart from long range hits a three-pointer. Hart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Back to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Bridges. Here's Thompson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Now here's Brunson. He's got 15. Towns outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by Shepherd. Houston leading by 3. On the wing, Thompson. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hart passes to Brunson. This one for 3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Smith outside. Now Durant. 21 points in the game. The deep 3. He can't get that one to fall.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Welcome to the floor, your Clutch City, Texas.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Şengün, and Eason subbed in for Shepherd. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Outside Durant. KD gets a step. And it's in there. Durant's got 23 points.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Back to you, Brian.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Durant. Give him 23. Let's go with a three. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Hart can't hit.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Eason with the ball. Brunson defending. Eason, pass to Durant. Over on Anunoby. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson. The Rockets pull it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Launches it. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Houston. Shot clock at 6. New York, again, can't hit.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Pass to Durant. Back to Thompson. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, how about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? Knicks trail by 8. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. All right, let's take a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams dominating the offensive glass this season. Second, the Rockets.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
A minute and a half left in the second quarter. Brunson against Thompson. They need this. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And counted from 19 feet away. Brunson's got 11 points in the quarter.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Eason finds Durant. Count it. Durant's got 27 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Brunson. It's Robinson, high post. Up and over Smith. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Robinson's got 8.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Now here's Durant. He's got 27. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's Bridges. They trail by 6. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Thompson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Durant surveying the D. Over on Anunoby. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter, and I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the New York Knicks.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
And looking ahead, here's what's to come later on tonight in the NBA. For the Wizards, they'll be up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome. I'm just saying.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So it's the Knicks now. On the floor for New York. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now here's Towns. Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Back to Durant. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot here. Hart can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson with it. Now Thompson defending. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot. Playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Smith with a screen on Brunson. To the paint. It's stolen by Hart. Durant against Anunoby. Oh, hey, how about that?
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Smith outside. Pass to Durant from outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, Towns with the big presence.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. To get back on track. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
One shot.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Smith. Anunoby against Durant. Houston with another miss.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Brunson passes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Durant against Anunoby, looking to win the run, and Durant with the lay-in. Durant's got 29 points.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Bridges finds Hart. Outside Anunoby. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. The kick out to Brunson. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. He's got 25. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Towns can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 8. Smith passes to Thompson. Back to Smith. Left side Eason. Houston working the ball around. Here's Şengün. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Towns. New York leading by 8. 3-pointer Bridges. Smith with the rebound. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
BA, I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Towns, that's good.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Pass to Easton. Now Şengün. Thompson outside. No good from outside. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Towns. And the three falls for Towns.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
It's good. And it's 7 points for Alperen Şengün.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to Brunson. There's a screen. Hart from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Yeah, he's learned how to absorb contact and get to the free throw line. Smith is strong enough to finish through the bump.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Shepherd, he's checked in for Eason.
At the line for your Rockets, Jabari Smith. At the line, shooting 1.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Now here's Brunson. 25 points in the game. Şengün against Towns. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepherd. He's got 11. Back to Durant. To the wing on the left. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. New York leading by 6. Brunson brushes off the D.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pass to Shepherd. Thompson with a screen. The 3 ball. And that's good. Shepherd for 3. Shepherd's got 14.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Bridges, a screen on Smith. Bridges finds Towns. Shoots over Şengün. Towns passes to Bridges. Shoots over Thompson. Bridges misses. Rockets trail by 5. Right side Durant. Smith outside. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Out to Bridges from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Reed Shepherd.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Brunson passes to Towns. Out to Bridges. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Houston working the ball around. Şengün, a screen on Brunson. Here's Shepherd. Brunson defending. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Screen by Robinson. Launches a three. And it's Brunson missing. Rockets trail by 8. Finney-Smith inside. Brunson defending. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And here's Brunson. 27 points for him. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Towns for 3. Durant pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
1:44 left in the third quarter here. Şengün, a screen on Brunson. Back to Durant. Takes the 3. KD! What else would you expect?
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Bridges outside. Brunson, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Towns. Over Finney-Smith. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th assist with that last one. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Shepherd. Now Şengün. Outside Durant. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Robinson. Well, the Knicks shooting 55% for the game so far. Towns passes to Brunson. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Back to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Thompson pulls it in. And Houston is shooting 39% from the field in the third. Here's Shepherd. Brunson defending. Pass to Şengün. The 3. The Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Brunson with it. Consistent production from him. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. Shoots over Shepherd. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 9 points now in the second half. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Jae'Sean Tate. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Shepherd in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Towns, a screen on Tate. Here's Shamet. And that one good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Okogie. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Knicks leading by 3. Alvarado outside. Towns looking for an opening. Fires the 3. Towns delivers the answer 3.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Şengün, the screen. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What we know about Josh Okogie, this guy's a physical player. He does not mind mixing it up on his way to the cup.
Rockets, Josh Okogie, 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season, this guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
And he can't hit the second. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Shepard. Alvarado defending. Pass to Okogie. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Tate. Robinson, a screen on Tate. Shamet, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Shepard. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Wow, Shepard is in the zone right now, just having his way with the defense.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Brunson. Releases from the wing and drills it. Brunson's got 11 points here in the second half.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Here's Shepard. Sengun, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Diawara. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Diawara passes to Clarkson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. So tough to stop him.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Shamet.
What's up?
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Here's Shepard. Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. The rebound by Bridges.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Anunoby for three. Towns controls the rebound and the putback. Towns has got 33 points.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Clarkson. Towns a screen on Thompson. Clarkson against Thompson. Back to Towns. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Towns has got 36 points.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Outside Finney-Smith. And no good. The dry spell continues. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Clarkson outside. Towns down low. Working on Şengün.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Bridges against Durant. Shoots over Bridges. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
That three's off the mark.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Finney-Smith. Houston with another miss. New York leading by 15. Now here's Towns. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Out to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got assist number 5 here tonight. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Brunson defending. Outside Finney-Smith. Thompson scanning the floor to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson misses. Rockets trail by 18. To the inside. And Şengün gets it to go.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Thompson. And it's Clarkson missing. The Rockets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Shepard. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Clarkson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Clarkson's got 8 here in this quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Durant against Bridges. Durant inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 34.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Off target from three-point range. Finney-Smith up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepard. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns on a screen. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Şengün passes to Thompson. Now here's Eason. Out to the right wing. For three, Smith. Towns with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Now Hart. Towns outside. Towns a screen on Easton. Here's Towns. Beyond the arc. Oh, it doesn't go. Now here's Smith. Now Thompson. On the wing, Durant. Let's loose for three. Rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 17. Outside Bridges. Here's Brunson. Now Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Anunoby. Bridges outside. Brunson fires. He's off from three. Well, Houston's shooting around 53%, a nice number. Easton outside. Smith with a screen on Bridges. Here's Durant. From deep. Oh, he can't hit it.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Brunson against Thompson. Towns, left side. And the layup is good. Towns has got 40 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Smith. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Thompson. Back to Eason. Three-pointer. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Seven-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
That's his explosiveness on display. Josh Okogie forces the defender to make a mistake and get into a bad position.
At the line for one, Josh Okogie.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Shamet. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got this 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.